Well, he's John, he's Edward. Together they are John and Edward.
Wow,
welcome, gents.
Philip and Holly.
So when you, what were you just saying then, when we were playing that, how long did you have to learn that?
Well, it was kind of like, originally we were doing Nurse song, then we switched over to that song because we felt it was suitable for the night.
Every time we play that back to you,
before, but it was cool.
would you? Because every time I played that back to you there, and when we played it to you in the X Factor studio, you've both gone. Oh.
I know, because I feel we could have done a better job, but it's okay now. I think we're okay with it. I think it's fine.
Because we had so much fun. Like it was.
Yeah, like think about it. We're on the X Factor. It's like the coolest show ever, and like we were part of
And now
this
we're on
year.
This Morning with Holly Willoughby, who's on the X Factor.
We basically just saw you last night, and now we're here again.
I know, fancy that.
It's like, bye Holly. Oh, hey Holly.
But we just want to like thank everyone, because like the whole X Factor, like it's been so cool. Like all the people we work with, like our fashion stylists, like Brian Friedman, Evie, they've all been so
It is a good
helpful,
team.
and everyone.
And I want to ask you guys,
All the
because
fans.
now that we're away from the studio and the X Factor and everybody who works on it, how did you sort of deal with that attention? Because you've literally divided a nation. You were booed, you were praised, you were cheered, you've been slated, you've been, you know, hailed as the saviours. I mean, how do you deal with that? Because all the way along, you've been the constant.
I don't know, when we never, like, everyone comes up and says that to us and say, whoa guys, you're so big, but we don't actually realise how big the hype is, because we don't really, because like right now we're just focusing on we were focusing on the X Factor, but now we're not in it anymore, but you just feel all the support from all your fans, and we can't believe that the fans and everyone voted for us every single week, and we got to week 7, like it's great to be here.
But I thought they were rude in the studio. I thought
Yeah.
it was bad form that you got booed when you came out over the weekend, and I actually don't think it should be allowed. I think you should be allowed to boo anyone once you're in there. How do you feel about that? I mean, what are you, 18?
Yeah, and we're 17 at the beginning of the show.
Yeah. So living the dream, and yes, you know, it is a TV show. You know, this is not brain surgery. So you know, you've been in there, you're on there, you've enjoyed it. There were times when you really weren't very good, but we've enjoyed the performance. But what did you think about the booing and the reaction?
I think that there's always going to be people who are not going to like you, and people are there to see other acts. Like they're probably there to see like their friends and family, and they're probably going, "Oh, it's John Edward, let's boo them," whatever. Do you know what I mean? We don't really focus too much in it. We just focus on all the kind things that have happened to us, all the nice people we've been around, and all the support that we've got from all our fans, and all like the people giving us tips during the whole entire show, and they helped us get through it. And like people come up and give us advice and tell us what to do and everything. Do you know what I mean? Just give us advice, and we get to talk to such normal people, and it's great.
The thing is that we're on live TV, and we can't let that affect us, because we have to realise that we're going on to like 17 million people, and we have to like focus on our performance and realise that so much people have like killed for this opportunity. We just need to go for it.
You have got each other always, which I guess is the strength. You've got one another to fall back on.
And sometimes it's kind of weird, because when we're on the show with Dermot, you know, you get asked at the end of the performance, like, how was that? Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you don't get to fully explain how you felt and how it was. Like, we just had like such a great time on the show. We always went out there and gave it our all. We worked really, really hard. Like, all the songs we had, there's songs that we didn't even know. The only song we kind of were familiar with was Oops, I Did It Again. We always were up practicing really, really late at night time, learning all the lyrics, and we gave it our all, and we just had a lot of fun.
And the thing is that we always give everything a try. Like, we never turned a song down. Everything that we were given, we always work to our full potential at the song. Like, we kind of always just throw ourselves into the performance.
What's next then, guys? What would you like to do? I mean, people keep saying about presenting, but I imagine you want to stay as singers, because that was why you entered this competition. That's what you want to do, ideally.
Yeah, I think the main focus for us is music at the moment, but in the future it'd be cool to do different projects and whatever suits us. You know what I mean? We'll always think about it, we'll always talk to each other about it and see if that's what we're feeling at the moment. Like, if we're feeling it, we'll do it. Do you know what I mean? Whatever comes around the corner, we'll give it a go and see how it goes.
Well, the Prime Minister was on last week, and
That's so cool.
Yeah, we even had a chat to him about it. This is what he said. One final question, Jedward, to win the X Factor.
They might. I said,
You got into trouble.
I got into a bit of a problem, because I said I didn't think they were very good at singing, but they're very good at other things.
Great at performing, that's the line you need to
Stacey,
go
I think's
with.
very good.
Stacey.
My children love that.
Do you sit down and watch it with them?
Yes, and Daryl they like, Stacey they like. I don't know who's going to win, but I've rather burnt my books with Jedward.
Bless him. He said Daryl, but you can understand that, because it's
so many
Daniel with a
people
Y
say
in the
Daryl
name.
to
Yeah, a lot
me.
of people
So
say
many
that.
people say.
But who do you think is going to win?
I don't know, I don't want to kind of sit back here and say who's going to win, because I want people to sit here and go, oh, they said she's going to win. Oops. But I was just saying, because I don't want to jinx anything, because I don't want people to think, oh yeah, this and that. I think that that people should go for the person who gives them all, a person who's real, who keeps it real, and isn't trying to be something they're not, someone who's original. I want people to get full behind whoever they think is the greatest.
Nice recovery.
He gave you guys
You
a
were very
hint.
close to Stacey, though, weren't you?
Yeah.
You two, like in the house and stuff. It was Stacey. You were like,
Yeah, she's a
three
real,
little
she's a real
buddies.
genuine girl. She's really
Like,
herself.
she has a really
and she
good heart, and
yeah,
she's like
great singer.
means the best. Like we have so much fun and everything.
Well, Peaches Geldof on her Twitter said last night, the end of an era, but their legacy lives on in the hearts of millions, always and forever united in our battle cry of Jed we can.
That's so cool.
So will
a
you
cool
go
lot.
back? Are you back to Ireland now? What's the plan? What will you do now?
Well, right now we're doing This Morning, and I think we're going to be doing more.
Highlight of the whole thing.
Yeah. Okay, it's kind of like the Oprah show, kind of.
Oprah.
I said, oh.
It's your mic, just
It's
Don't worry
okay,
about it.
guys.
It's fine.
But anyway, right now we're just kind of starting to stay focused and just kind of open up. Like we're not going to kind of sit back and kind of go, oh my god, we're on the X Factor now, we're voted off. We're just going to stay focused and kind of talk about it and see what's going to come
Because I
up.
think it all comes down to you wanting to get where you want to be. It's not about, you got to know exactly what's going on around you. You can't just have people going, go here, go there. You got to
Yeah.
know what's going on around you, and you got to know what you want to do. And at the end of the day, it all comes down to you moving forward, about you wanting to move forward.
Yeah, of course. No, we know
Well,
that.
look, I look forward to seeing what's going to happen. It's very, very exciting.
Can you skate?
We're pretty
at us two,
We're
we're like,
pretty good
sign
at
'em up,
we're pretty
sign
good
'em
at
up.
rollerblading.
Yeah, that'll do.
Perfect. You're
Excellent. See you next year.
in. Thank you,
Marvellous.
boys. Well, and if that wasn't enough, X Factor for you. Take an